Hello guys, how are you? Welcome to my YouTube channel Kyber MTX. We are here to talk about the whole incident of the fire in the Los Angeles. Let's get started without wasting any single minute. If you are new to my YouTube channel, please like, share and subscribe. And let's get started. Los Angeles is the most populous city in the US state of California, with an estimated 38 lakh 20,914 residents within the city limits as the 2023. It is the second most populous city in the United States, behind only New York City. It is also the commercial, financial, and cultural center of the Southern California. Los Angeles has an ethnically and culturally diverse population and is the principal city of the metropolitan area of 12.8 million people 2023. Greater Los Angeles, which includes the Los Angeles and Riverside San Bernardino metropolitan areas, is a sprawling metropolis of over 18.3 million residents. So this is the introduction of the city about the city. So let's move to the whole incident in the city. According to the BBC News, at least 25 people have died in the Los Angeles fires as the two major blazes continue to burn across the sprawling US city. Firefighters made progress over the weekend in containing the Palisades and the Eaton fires, but warned that the return of the high winds forecast until the Wednesday could see these to spread again or fuel new ones. The fires are already among the most destructive in the LA's history when measured by the number of the buildings destroyed. Rebuilding work will cost tens of billions of dollars, and US President Joe Biden has said. And if we talk about what's the latest news about the fire, so an area of the northwest of the city center is described by officials as particularly dangerous. The blaze is moving east, threatening the exclusive neighborhood of Burtwood, home to the Getty Center, a world famous art museum that has evacuated its staff due to the fire, and the fires could turn out to be the costliest in the US history, with damage projected at up to the $150 billion according to the preliminary estimate by the AccuWeather. And if we talk about the fire, so there are the three types of fires: Palisades, Eaton, Hurst, and these are the most dangerous fires in the history. And and if we talk about what caused the fire, actually, what's the reason behind this? So, detectives continue to investigate the possible causes. Lightning is the most common source of fires in the US, has been ruled out a case for the Palisades and the Eaton fires. There has been no official indication so far at arson or utility lines, the next biggest culprits in sparkling fires, caused any of the conflagrations. However, in the case of the Eaton fire, legal causes have been filed against the electrical company, Southern California Edison Company (SCE), claiming there is no evidence that the place, one of the largest, was ignited due to the negligence of the firm's overhead fires. And if we talk about the second most important reason behind this, so SCE has vowed to review the complaint when it is received, pointing out that the cause of the fire continues to be under investigation. A spokeswoman added that the company remains committed to supporting communities affected by the fires. On Friday, SCE said authorities were investigating whether its infrastructure was involved in the ignition to the separate Hearst fire. And according to the BBC News reporter, who also loses his home, and he said, I have nothing to go back to. California's very wet years of 2022 to 23 brought about a huge growth of vegetation, which dried out in the drought of the last year, creating abundant kindling. Conditions have been dipped at the wildfire thanks to a combination of an exceptionally dry period. Downtown LA has only received 0.16 inches, 0.4 centimeter of the rain since October, and powerful offshore gusts known as the Santa Ana winds. And do you know about that how LA prepared for the fire? So, uh, in my review, a political row about the city's preparedness has erupted after immersed some fire crews' houses ran dry, and California Governor Gavin Newsom has called for an independent investigation into the loss of the water pressure to hydrants and why of the St. James Reservoir was closed for the maintenance and empty was the fire broke out. Losing supplies from fire hydrants likely impeded the effort to protect some of the homes and evacuation corridor by the LA president. Before the fire broke out, the city of LA's fire chief warned into the memo that budget cuts were hampering the department's ability to respond to emergencies. But another official, the LA County fire chief, denied his department had been unprepared. So climate change again and again during the fire. All the strong winds and the lake of the rain are draining the blazes. Experts say climate change is alerting the background conditions and increasing the likelihood of such fires. Much of the western United States, including California, experienced a decades long drought that ended just 2 years ago, making the region vulnerable. And we can say a word for this: whiplash. Whiplash is swings between dry and wet periods in recent years created a massive amount of the tender dry vegetation that was ready to burn. And US government research is actually unequivocal in linking climate change to larger and more severe wildfires in the western US. According to the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration, climate change, including increased heat, extended drought, and a thirsty atmosphere, has been a key driver increasing the risk and extent out to be the western United States. Fire reason is actually the season in the southern California is generally through the stretch from the May to October. But now this is out of control. But the governor Newsom has pointed out earlier that blazes are now a perennial issue. There's no fire season. He said it's a fire year. And last question is about to that: how long will the fires last? No one can say about the fire because when the loss in the fire will finally go out, the city is bracing for continued burning and possible spread amid to the latest wind warnings. The Santa Ana winds that fanned the flames are set to the straighten with strong gusts on Tuesday before the severity is expected to be dropped. There are now new red flag warnings for the danger windstorm. The other conditions that fed the fire, dry brush, and the lack of the precipitation continue as well. So these are all over the news about the fire, unexpectedly fire in the city of California, as we can say that the Los Angeles. So this is the all about fire. So we will be updated to you about fire or the conditions in the California or the US. So this is enough for today. If you are new to my YouTube channel, so please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the button below and please tell me your views and opinions in the comment box. Okay, take care.